Okay guys, today I wanted to talk to you about the changes coming to Potion of Luck in Legion. If you are not aware, Potion of Luck will be removed from the game and no longer usable. So if you have any Potions of Luck sitting around, either get farming or get them sold ASAP. So how does this affect us goblins? Well, let's first look at the mats that come from Potion of Luck farms. When people use Potion of Luck, they get plundered treasures which contain Windwool Cloth, Black Trillium Ore, White Trillium Ore, Ghost Iron Ore, Exotic Leather, and Mote of Harmony. Since Potion of Luck is no longer going to exist in Legion, there will be significantly less of these mats being farmed. Also remember, they are nerfing Starfall in Legion. It's much different and nothing like it used to be, and you are limited in how often you can use it. Since most people farming the typical Potion of Luck farms were using Starfall, there is a combined effect here that will drastically affect prices. Sure, some people will continue to farm the Veil and those other typical farming spots, but it would be nothing like the masses who were farming it before. So what does that mean for us? Well, if you rely on the auction house for any of these crafting mats, it's soon going to be a lot harder to get these mats and the prices will climb. For any of you that are not crafters, you can still buy some of this stuff up and resell later to the crafters who didn't figure this out. So let's talk about some mats specifically. Windwool Cloth. Now Windwool Cloth is a mat needed in heavy supply by tailors. They make Crafted Dreadful and Crafted Malevolent gear that has continuously provided me with some really nice profits. Don't worry if this PvP gear doesn't sell well for you. You can also make tons of Imperial Silk using Spirit of Harmony to bypass your daily cooldown. Imperial Silk is used to make some really awesome stuff that sells really well, thousands of gold profit per crafted piece. Now is your time to build a stock of Imperial Silk for your crafting needs throughout Legion. This is the cheapest time to make it. It will only get more expensive in time. The cheaper you get your mats, the more profits you will squeeze out in your Legion sales of this old content stuff. Now the next mat I want to talk about is Living Steel. Now Living Steel will be greatly affected by these changes as well. The ability to make Trillium bars comes from Potion of Luck mats. The black and white Trillium ore are how most people make their Trillium bars. They can also be made with Ghost Iron bars as well. Now if you combine your Trillium bars with Spirits of Harmony, you can bypass your daily cooldown and make thousands of Living Steel. Now is the time to get a healthy stock of this stuff. Even if you only plan on selling the Living Steel raw, this is a really good idea. You will need a Transmute Spec Alchemist to do this. It will give you about 20% extra Living Steel. This is huge profits. But if you take these Living Steels and feed them into your crafting professions, you will be making significantly more gold. Blacksmithing is a profession that uses most of my Living Steel, but they're also needed for the 3 engineering mounts, 2 engineering pets, and 4 jewel crafting mounts. The Ghost Iron ore, white and black Trillium ore from Potion of Luck are also really good for prospecting. The gems you get from it you will need in Legion for the enchanting illusions, and the red gems always really sell well on the auction house once you cut them with your jewel crafter. If you rely on any of these markets, buy up your ore now, it will get expensive. The only other thing to mention is the Ghost Iron ore from Potion of Luck are also needed to make Ghost Iron bars. So if you craft a lot of the Crafted Dreadful and Crafted Malevolent gear to sell in the auction house, you would want to stock up on this as well. So let's take a look at the procs we actually got here with our Living Steel. We crafted 2,000 Living Steel and ended up with 2,436 total Living Steel. That's 436 extra. Now if you look at the region market value of these, 342 gold, that's 150,000 gold just from our Transmute Spec procs. If you're not doing this, you are missing out big time. Now it's time to talk about exotic leather. You can get really cheap exotic leather right now with your leather worker. You can turn these into magnificent hides. This simple process will net you a really good profit. It takes 50 exotic leather to give you a magnificent hide. Again, you can just buy the mats and sell later if you're not into crafting, but you will benefit much more from crafting, Crafted Dreadful and Crafted Malevolent gear from these hides. More importantly, there are some epics you can craft from these magnificent hides that have enormous profits, but require lots of these hides. So make sure that you have a healthy stock of this stuff for your crafting needs throughout Legion. Now let's talk about Spirit of Harmony. These will soon dry up on the auction house once Potion of Luck is gone and the Starfall nerf hits. You should buy cheap harmonies from your auction house and hold on to them for a few weeks, let the supply burn off, and then sell them when the prices start to rise. And any of you crafters out there, make sure you have lots of harmonies stocked for your crafting needs. Harmonies are needed for so many items that we sell in the auction house. Now's the time to grab these while they are cheap. They have nowhere to go but up in price. Now the last thing I want to talk about is Potion of Treasure finding. So with Potion of Luck disappearing soon, players who like this type of farming will be drawn to the Potion of Treasure finding farms. It would be in your best interest to stock up on some of these Potion of Treasure finding to sell in Legion. If you see any cheap on the auction house, buy them up, hold them, and sell them later in Legion. People will be busy exploring Legion content for quite some time, and very few people will be out farming the mats needed to make these potions. But right now is the ideal time to buy up the mats needed to make Potions of Treasure finding, since so many people are farming right now. If you have a Potion Spec Alchemist, you'll get 20% extra potions when you craft these. So I think that's all I need to cover on the removal of Potion of Luck. I hope you guys take advantage of some of these tips before it's too late. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and comment.